I'm Lisa Grimm, Digital PR Specialist at Mall of America, and I am thrilled to be standing here with Tim Gunn.
Thank you, Lisa.
How are you, Tim?
I'm wonderful. I'm thrilled to be with you.
I'm delighted to hear that. Tim is mentor on Project Runway, and he's here for a book signing. His new book is out. It's Gunn's Golden Rules, Life's Little Lessons for Making It Work.
Indeed.
Indeed. Now, how has Minnesota been so far?
I have to tell you, I love Minnesota. I really do. And I love the whole Minneapolis-St. Paul area. And it's beautiful, and the Mississippi runs through it. And no, and the people are so lovely and wonderful.
Well, thank you so much. And you had a very busy day. You stopped by Twin Cities Live and had a nice chat.
Had a blast.
And you connected with Jason over there about capris?
Yeah, with John.
With John, I'm sorry, John Hansen.
John and Elizabeth.
John and Elizabeth, about capris. Now you don't care for capris? And
well, here's my issue with capris. Mine's very specific. With Jason,
John, sorry, it was my fault.
With John, the capri issue seems to be more aesthetic. He just doesn't like the way women look. I have a different issue. For me, it makes a woman's leg look shorter. So it's an optical illusion. And I believe in lengthening women, making them look as long and lean as possible. And a capri has the opposite effect. So that's why I'm against them. It has nothing to do with the aesthetic aspect. It has to do with making women look shorter.
Agreed. Listen up, ladies. And also, just while we're on it too, Crocks, you're not a fan of Crocks either.
I'm not a fan of Crocks. And every time I say that, the stock goes up and another Crocks store opens. So silly me.
Well, hey, you're contributing to the cause. Oh, geez. Now, we have some fan questions for you.
Oh, great.
Yes, as we always do source for our fans. The first question I have for you is actually kind of about a theory that I know that you have kind of about how a person dresses reflects their personality.
Oh, the semiotics of clothes.
Yes,
indeed.
Can you explain that just a bit?
Well, I believe in this very profoundly. The clothes we wear send a message about how the world perceives us, and ideally, we take charge of that, because we should be cognizant of it and be saying, I need to be thoughtful and mindful of what it is that I'm wearing and how I'm wearing it and where I'm wearing it, because it is a message that you're sending. And whenever anyone says to me, oh, that's so shallow, oh, that's untrue, I said, really? I mean, when you walk into a restaurant, how do you know who works there versus who's a client? It's the semiotics of clothes. It's the same thing on an airplane. Yeah. Clothes do send a message. And when someone walks into a room, what's the first thing you notice about them? Probably their gender. And the second thing is what they're wearing, and you start making certain assumptions about them. I mean, I'm dressed a certain way, but we're having a book signing, and I'm dressed this way out of respect for the people who are coming, and out of respect for myself. But I believe in being occasion appropriate, and being age appropriate, and being, did I say occasion appropriate?
Yes.
What do we do? What's our lifestyle? With whom do we interact? All these things factor into it. I had a lovely audio person this morning say something to me about, she apologized for how she was dressed. I said, you must not apologize. You're dressed this way because of what you do. Yeah. And if you were here in a tight-fitting little cocktail dress, it would not allow you to execute your duties responsibly. So don't apologize.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that answer. Obviously, it's fall. We're going into a change of season. What are your 3 must-haves that the average gal can pick up at MOA?
You're going to be very frustrated with me. I find that I'm really disinclined to answer any questions about what should you run out and buy. I need to know what's in your closet. I need to know what do you need, what do you desire, and what will help you transition your wardrobe and give you multiple functions with an item. So it's hard for me. I will say this, though. Fashion has woken up to the economic downturn, and the result has been that there are a lot of great classic items that are in a lot of collections. So it's time, if you don't have one, to run out and buy a pea coat, get a classic trench, get a blazer. These are items that will have long staying power in your wardrobe, so they're not capricious. They're important. So if you don't have these things, get those classic items.
Get out and get them, ladies.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Is there a fashion trend that has come back that you would urge women to stay away from, like jeggings, padded shoulders, 80s spandex?
Lisa, you named every one of them. That's it. Jeggings. How many people can really wear them? I mean, if you're 8 years old, maybe. Yeah. But once you get into the tweens, forget it.
Sorry, this camera's going to be shaky. I'm laughing.
The shoulder pad look. It wasn't good in the 80s, and it's not good now.
Thank you.
No, it's just not at all. And spandex, I mean, you know, is it, what is it, the World Wrestling Foundation or whatever it is? Yeah, if you're in the ring,
Right.
fine, but not on the streets.
Agreed. And can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Yes. Let me tell you about its inception. I originally intended for it to be modern manners for the digital age. And then it evolved into more of a book that I wanted to serve as an antidote to the bad behavior that is pervasive, that's in abundance around us. And as I started to write the golden rules, each individual rule, and flesh it out, I was peppering it with a lot of personal anecdotes and stories. And it became more of a morality tale, cum memoir, in a manner of speaking. And I wrote it, I wanted it to have a very positive voice. I didn't want it to be a rant and a rave, which it easily could have been. So I pictured students sitting in my office, students who were about to go out and flourish on their own, and I wanted to leave them with words of advice. And some of those words included, don't let the following happen to you, but a lot of it was, this is the way to navigate the world with responsibility and respect. And an underlying theme of the book is take the high road. You never regret it, ever.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to close with just one last question. You always look impeccable.
Oh, you're very kind to me.
Do you ever dress down, and if so,
Oh,
what does dressing down for Tim Gunn look like?
I wear jeans and a t-shirt all the time. I'm traveling with them. Absolutely. I'm not wearing them on the plane, but in the hotel room is a different matter.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you, Lisa. This was lovely.
Lovely. Thank you.